Green vegetable is super rich on vitamin and one of the most nutritious, healthy soup you can possibly make for yourself. We're going to use almost only green vegetables. We add a little bit of carrot just for the flavor. And these are all the herbs we're going to chop and going to add on top then later, right? It would be parsley, some tarragon, kaffir lime leaf, kalanga, mint and coriander, ginger and some lemongrass. Here we use zucchini, asparagus, leek, broccoli, celery, bay leaf and spinach. I add maybe a little bit of vegetable stock already as it's already a little bit warm. There we go. So the soup can cook right away. Let me cut the zucchini first. Fine stripes, as you want to cook that soup as fast as possible. Therefore, I will add already the spinach now to make sure it's getting softened quite a lot. And you see how thin I sliced the zucchini, huh? That's very important as we want to cook that soup not too long, as we want to ensure that the soup has a nice color and all the nutritions, vitamins, minerals are still inside our soup, okay? This is a perfect soup, especially when you're sick. It's going to help you a lot to get over your cold or whatever, you know? So, here's the celery, the leeks, and the asparagus green. I'm gonna slice it up all at the same time. But you at home, please take your time, okay? Don't cut your fingers and take your time. It took me a lot of cuts until I could cut like this, okay? Doesn't necessarily have to take a long time. I think it's easy to get those ingredients in your supermarket around the corner. And you see, you just need a cutting board, a saucepan, a stove, and you cut this all together, put inside your vegetable stock, and it's boiling right away. A little bit of the carrot, I'm going to use half of that, otherwise you're going to have too much carrot inside, and obviously it's not a carrot soup, it's a green vegetable soup, okay? But still, it's going to help us flavor-wise a lot. Because green vegetables, they're high on nutrition, but also have a lag on flavor, you know? Oh yeah, it looks fantastic. If you feel like you want to have maybe morning glory or bok choy or other green vegetables in your soup, go ahead, no problem. You know, everything goes. Every green vegetable is really healthy. Okay. Nice. Now here, the broccoli. Maybe put down the temperature a little bit to make sure it's on a simmering point. That would be basically our main ingredients for our soup. And maybe I add a tiny little bit of vegetable stock. And we're gonna let this cook now for 5 to 6 minutes on the side. It shouldn't take longer than that, as we want to have a nice color of our soup, not overboil it, okay? We will now chop some herbs together, as I mentioned before. These have all high health benefits, and it's going to top up this healthy soup even more, okay? Here's the parsley, tarragon, sweet basil, Italian basil could be too, no problem. Again, also this one, you decide what you want to put inside. You know what you like most. So if you prefer another herb, then please just go ahead. Do so. No problem. Okay, well done. So, maybe first I'm going to take care of the kalanga. See, peel off the outside. Here we go. I'm gonna slice it very thin. Now cut it in stripes. Here we go. And now we just add it to the other herbs. And now the big cutting, chopping party starts, okay? See, I tied up everything. Makes it more easier. And now right away, the smell comes up. Wonderful, really nice. I wish you could smell that at home. It doesn't need to be super fine. I mean, you have to make sure that the kaffir lime, for example, is chopped quite nicely. As if you bite on almost an entire leaf, it's really tough to bite, to eat, and you have it between the teeth, and it's really, really powerful flavor-wise, and might overpower everything else, right? So, you see that? Roughly chopped, that should be enough. I'm gonna put this now here in my bowl, and we're gonna focus again on our green vegetable soup. Now, if I check the soup, you see that? It all falls apart, it's all softened, and it's now on the point where you see the green is slowly disappearing, and this is the point where we say, okay, stop that, and let's blend our soup, okay? As we want to have a nice green color. So, put that in here. Here's a bay leaf. Separate that. Oh yes. Put the lid on top. Make sure you put some towel on top. So, soup is done. And as you can see, it's very, very, very green. That's good. And it's thick and nourishing and healthy. So, let's season with sea salt, pepper. You don't want to over season it, or you don't want to put any cayenne in it. You just want to taste that pure green vegetable. And again, we have those special nice herbs to have some kick flavors in it, okay? That's a very, very healthy soup to have. And if you start early feeding this stuff to your kids, they're gonna get used to it and not learn already that it's good that green vegetable tastes awful. No. If they eat this and they get the taste balance or the taste palette right of natural green vegetable flavors, then they're gonna have a super, super healthy life, okay? So, let me check the flavor. It's fantastic. Very, very nice. Okay, it's done already. So, let's fill up the soup in the bowl. Okay, that should be enough. So now we sprinkle our chopped herbs on top of the soup. Make sure it's everywhere, and it should be rich too, because you know after you can mix it with your spoon. And a little bit of coconut oil. And here it is. Our green vegetable soup with Thai herbs and coconut oil. Please enjoy.